All right, welcome back. This is level 4. This is the end. This is the last level of Guitar Game. So in this level, we're going to talk about, what most people say, jazz. But basically, it's just, more colors of non-diatonic harmony, more options. The longer you play and the longer you listen, diatonic harmony just starts sounding old and boring, just like anything else in life. So you want more options. You want more colors. The first thing we're going to talk about is called modal interchange. A modal interchange is exactly what it sounds like. You are interchanging chords from parallel modes with the same tonic, the same root. That's the key. So for example, C major, you borrow a chord from C Dorian or C Mixolydian, C Aeolian or C natural minor, which by the way is the most common modal interchange. So what this does is it gives you more colors, more options, more textures, while maintaining a key-centered approach. You're still saying C something. Everything still relates to C. Now, the other thing we want to talk about when we do this is we're going to start talking about chords by their root movements. So let's say, for example, we have a C major chord. That's going to be our 1, and then we have a B flat chord. We would call that a flat 7 major. So it'd be 1 major, flat 7 major. Well, normally there isn't a flat 7 in the key of C major because our root is going to be a flat 7th. We're going to call that a flat 7 something. It could be minor or whatever. So, like I said before, most chords are commonly borrowed from the natural minor scale because we use these all the time, and it gives you really, really cool sounds. Here's a couple examples. The first one is we're going to do a 1 major chord, and we're going to do a 4 minor chord. So we're borrowing the 4 chord from C minor or C Aeolian. It's normally a major chord, but now it's a minor chord. Then we're going to do flat 6 major and then to 5 major. So what that's going to be is that's going to be C major, right? Because we're going to do it in the key of C, F minor, A flat major, and then G major. It's a really, really cool sound. Check this out. Yeah, you've heard that before. It's kind of neat. It sounds non-diatonic, but it totally works. The other one I want to show you, which I want you to practice as well, is we're going to do a 1 major to a 4 chord major, and then we're going to do a flat 7 major, which is kind of what we just talked about before. So we're going to do C major, F major, and then B flat. You can also make your 4 minor, right? So we're borrowing our 4 minor chord and our flat 7 minor chord. Another cool sound. So that's basically modal interchange. Now again, you can borrow from any of the parallel modes. So any of the modes, you can borrow any of the chords. So I want you to mess around with these. Pick a couple really cool progressions that you made up and post a video and try to play over them. Now I know we haven't spoken about how to play over them and what to accentuate with different scales, and we'll get into that in our next improvising lesson. But I want you to try to figure it out and just use your ear and use a key-centered approach. Definitely use a key-centered approach. So if you're doing it in the key of C, think C something. Obviously you're going to start with C major, and then when you get to whatever chord you borrowed from, you're still going to say C something. Don't forget about your blues scale, your major blues, your country blues scale. Try to pick something that has that note in it, which is the root of the borrowed chord. Good luck.